I'm a 15-year mechanic, and I work on Teslas almost every single day. And you know what? The same 5 things break on nearly every single one that comes into my shop. Some of these repairs cost $8,000 to $15,000, and Tesla doesn't want you to know about them. So today, I'm exposing exactly what breaks first, how much it costs to fix, and whether you should still buy a Tesla. Let's get into it. Starting with number 5, and this one sounds ridiculous, but it's true. The door handles. Tesla's fancy pop-out door handles break constantly. Here's what happens. The motors that extend the handles wear out, or the mechanism freezes in cold weather, or the sensors stop working. And when they break, you literally cannot get into your car. I've had customers call me from parking lots because they're locked out of their own Tesla. The repair cost? $600 to $1,200 per handle. And that's if we can get the parts. Tesla's parts availability is hit or miss. Sometimes you're waiting 3 to 4 weeks for a door handle, while your $80,000 car sits in your driveway. Number 4 is something that shocks most Tesla owners. The 12-volt battery. Yes, even though Teslas have massive battery packs, they also have a regular 12-volt battery just like any other car. And it dies. A lot. Here's why this is a problem. When your 12-volt battery dies in a Tesla, the entire car shuts down. You can't open the doors, you can't access the frunk, you can't do anything. The car is basically a $60,000 brick. Tesla says these batteries last 3 to 4 years, but I'm seeing them fail at 2 to 3 years regularly. And because it's Tesla, it's not a simple $150 battery replacement like a normal car. You're looking at $300 to $500 with labor because of how it's integrated into the system. The warning signs? Your touchscreen randomly rebooting, weird electrical glitches, or a message saying 12-volt battery needs service. Don't ignore that message. I've had customers ignore it and end up stranded. Pro tip: if your Tesla is 2 to 3 years old, just replace the 12-volt battery proactively. It'll save you the headache of getting stranded. At number 3, we have the infamous touchscreen failure, specifically on 2012 to 2018 Model S and X vehicles. This is a big one. The main center touchscreen just dies. It starts with the screen yellowing around the edges, then you get dead zones where touch doesn't work, and eventually the whole thing goes black. And remember, in a Tesla, everything is controlled through that screen. No screen means no climate control, no backup camera, no navigation, nothing. Tesla actually issued a recall for this on certain model years, but if you're outside the recall window, you're paying out of pocket. The replacement cost? $1,500 to $2,500, depending on the model and whether you go to Tesla or an independent shop. I've replaced probably 50 of these screens in the last 2 years. It's not an if, it's a when for older Model S and X owners. The good news? Newer Teslas, 2019 plus, seem to have better screens. But if you're buying a used Tesla from 2012 to 2018, factor this repair into your budget. It's coming. Number 2 is something that surprises people: suspension components. Teslas are heavy. The Model S weighs over 4,600 pounds because of that massive battery pack, and all that weight destroys suspension parts, control arms, ball joints, bushings. They wear out faster than a comparable gas car. I'm seeing control arm replacements at 40,000 to 60,000 miles on Model S and X vehicles. On a Toyota, you'd get 100,000 plus miles easy. The repair cost for a full front suspension overhaul? $2,500 to $4,000. And because Teslas have air suspension on some models, those air struts can fail and cost $1,500 to $2,000 each to replace. The symptoms? Clunking noises over bumps, uneven tire wear, or the car pulling to one side. Don't ignore these signs. Worn suspension components affect your safety and handling. My advice? If you're buying a used Tesla with over 50,000 miles, get a pre-purchase inspection from someone who knows Teslas. Check those suspension components carefully. And the number one thing that breaks, or more accurately, degrades, is the main battery pack. Now, Tesla batteries are actually pretty good. Most owners see 10 to 15% degradation after 100,000 miles, which is acceptable. But here's what nobody talks about. When that battery does fail catastrophically, and it happens, you're looking at $12,000 to $22,000 for a replacement. Let me say that again, $12,000 to $22,000. I've seen battery packs fail from accidents, from manufacturing defects, from water damage, and when they fail, there's no cheap fix. You're replacing the entire pack. Now, most Tesla batteries are warranted for 8 years or 100,000 to 150,000 miles depending on the model. So if you buy new and keep it within warranty, you're protected. But if you're buying a used Tesla that's 6 to 7 years old with 90,000 miles, you're gambling. I had a customer last month with a 2015 Model S. Battery failed at 110,000 miles, just outside warranty. Tesla quoted $16,000 for replacement. The car was only worth $25,000. He ended up selling it for parts. Here's my mechanic advice. If you're buying a used Tesla, get a battery health report. Tesla can run diagnostics and tell you the battery's condition. If it's below 80% health, walk away or negotiate the price way down. So, should you still buy a Tesla? Here's my honest take as a mechanic. If you're buying new and keeping it within warranty, absolutely. Teslas are incredible cars with amazing technology. Just budget $1,000 to $2,000 a year for maintenance and unexpected repairs. If you're buying used, be very careful. Get a pre-purchase inspection, check the battery health, and make sure you have $5,000 to $10,000 in reserve for repairs. These are not cheap cars to maintain outside of warranty. Teslas are fantastic vehicles, but they're not perfect. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe for more behind-the-scenes Tesla breakdowns, and drop a comment below. What's the most expensive repair you've had on your Tesla? Or the weirdest issue you've seen? Your story might make it into the next video.